Morning guys, it's been a while since I started a vlog like this with a morning coffee. I have a coffee every morning, not on every morning, but I found out two very awesome new things that I didn't know about coffee, which are very important. One is, when you buy coffee, especially if you've got like a grinder at home, on the back of a coffee bag, there is a best before date. Ignore that and try and go for a bag that says roasted by. Because on that machine, you have to get the pressure right to get all the oils out of the beans and stuff like that. It took me a while to learn this. So real simply, if it's over 30 days old, since it's been roasted, the oils kind of leak out of the beans and it just denatures whatever, and it doesn't get the same pressure, so you don't get as good a coffee. So if you can get one that's been roasted within 30 days, you normally can't. Normally it's like 2 months. I went to Waitrose and I found this one here, and it says roasted on the 15th of the 1st, and that was the best pack I could find. And these are the only brand in supermarket I found, Union Direct Trade, that do the roast by date on. Other thing I found was, and this is a bit of a revelation, when I was in London last week, I was with Leon, we were at Facebook's HQ, and there was a coffee bar upstairs, and they introduced me to this. My brother did some tests and stuff and found out that he's sensitive to lactose, and I thought, maybe I am. I'll just take it out for a while and just see how it feels. Maybe I'll feel good. And they introduced me to Oatly milk. Okay, so this is oat milk, but the barista version. It makes your coffee still super foamy, and if you like a cappuccino or a flat white, this is really important stuff. So I thought I'd start with some important stuff in today's vlog. Any coffee tips that you have that I don't know would be great. Better places to get coffee from, better oat milk, whatever you know. Hook a brother up, share the wealth. I like to know these things. Anyway, the rundown for today is, we're going to the box shortly. We're training with Matt. He's looking to smash the Open this year, so we're gonna jump in with that. I've got lots of things that I wanna talk about. And then next week, I don't wanna give too much away, but we're filming a whole day training with my favorite female CrossFit. I'm gonna go legend. I'm gonna throw legend out there. I'm not gonna say athlete, I'm gonna say legend. So on that note, I'm gonna have some breakfast. Before we get to the gym, one thing really important. This year, I'm sacking off these plastic water bottles. For these, I just did it on my Instagram story to tell people. I've been doing it for about 2 weeks now. I watched the David Attenborough series and they showed the floating island of plastic. Like in the sea, there's like an island which is miles long of just plastic, and it obviously kills wildlife. It's not very good for the planet. So I'm gonna try and do my best to reuse a glass bottle, put one in the fridge, take them to the gym with me, and as time goes on, I might try and save up and get a filter for the house so I get better tap water to put in them as well. But that's my little bit. If you want to join me, I would love that. If you have any links or know anything about this that I don't, again, put them in the description box. Wrong, comments, that's the one. I do the description box, that's my job. Comments is your job. Actually, do you guys even read our description box? I've had a coffee, I'm talking lots, I know. Let's go to the gym. And we're at the gym. That's literally the oldest transition in the book. If you don't have like expensive editing software, or you just want to be a bit more gimmicky with your camera, there's a bunch of transitions. Good morning. I love it when people are like, I want to be in the camera, and you put it in their face like, no I don't. There's a bunch of transitions you can do which is super simple. Obviously you can do the simple click and appear somewhere else that's far too bright. Other thing you can do is you can spin your camera clockwise like this. Just make sure you spin it the same way. Keep going clockwise, otherwise it won't work. Also, you can use a hand slap and then just take your hand off again. But if you're looking at stuff, you just literally point at something like this, click your fingers and it changes.
It's the sexy shot, sexy cam. Hi mate.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah, great morning. Can you only see my face right now because I'm making like all this?
I can see your hand and your face.
Carly, get off!
The team is reunited. We've got Matt here. Obviously we've got Leon here. A lot of you guys won't know, Leon, Matt and I actually all used to work in the same gym together. Now we all kind of do CrossFit together. A bit weird, I guess.
Matt, what we're training today, you're in charge.
We are doing ladders. You guys are doing clean and jerks, starting at 40 kilos, doing 3 lifts on each one, going up 5 kilos each time. I'm doing snatches, and in between each one we're doing 20 double unders. Building that engine.
Yum. Sounds horrible. Let's get warmed up. Leon's doing his first clean and jerks in nano today because he's got his new insoles to make his feet and ankles all correct. Let's see how he does. Okay, so Matt's snatching, Leon and I are clean and jerking. Particularly crap at jerking, so we're sticking them in as well. Leon, what's sore on you?
Thank you, pardon.
What's sore?
Calves.
Achilles. Calves and
That's about
Achilles.
it, really.
What's sore on me? Achilles. There's been a lot of double unders getting ready for this open. Matt,
How the shin splints doing?
Yeah, right.
How the calf's doing?
Alright. It's my ears.
he's lying, you'll hear him when he's not on camera.
Come on, lad.
Well done, well thought, mate.
Bimp. Boom. Bimp.
We all failed on 105. Leon cleared 110 3 times, but no one jerked or snatched 105, which is my PB anyway. Oh, you got one?
I did one rep.
Oh, I thought you said you failed on it. Oh, my calves.
This is a young menace.
It's Matt's favourite thing to say at the moment.
What?
Hey, have you seen Fall Out Boy, Young Menace? It's my favourite song ever.
Gets you jacked.
How's that work out for you?
Amazing. I felt really good.
Yeah, you smashed it. What do you have to say about the fact that you didn't lift in lifters once?
It's a huge step forward, especially with the open coming, because I always worry about when there's double unders. If there's double unders and heavy cleans in there, I'm always like, I've got to do it in lifters, which sucks for double unders. But now, I cleaned 110 3 times today, my PB is 115 with lifters. So, open, I'm gonna tear you up!
Today's lunch is brought to you by Balance Meals. These guys have been sending us food for the last couple of weeks. I've got to say, so far, the best food prep company we've had. The food's really bloody awesome. Today,
There is prawns. That looks like couscous to me, or quinoa actually, I think. Some lemon and olive oil drizzle. Pomegranate seeds. Pomegranate seeds
in a salad. Who'd have thought? They're a game changer. What you gone for?
chicken, rice, and surprise, surprise, mayo.
Yeah.
Here's a little fact about Leon. Leon doesn't leave his house without a squeezy tub of mayonnaise.
And also, do you know what blew your mind the other month? In my camera bag, I got all my camera equipment, and then in the side pocket, John's like, "Why have you got a fork in there?" Like, if I've got my camera bag somewhere, I'm one of those people that I'll pack all my food, I'll get to a job or whatever we're doing, and I'll go, "I ain't got a fork." So I've always got to have a safety fork, and he's like, "Classic Leon."
Classic Leon.
And then a massive dragon came and burnt everyone.
What have you just done?
I just got snooty ass.
How do I explain this on YouTube? Jeez.
I thought you were suffering from shooty ass. You went like this.
If anyone knows what the cause of shooty bum pain is,
If you've never had shooty ass at home, basically what is a shooting pain in the ass. It feels like you've sat on a stiletto.
if you know what it is, you like. I think I probably had it like 4 or 5 times in my life.
It's like somebody's basically just connected an electrical pulse to the bottom of your spine and it just shoots all the way up and just goes,
yeah, this is what our vlogs have come to. Shooty bum pain.
This is title of the vlog, Shooty Bum Pain.
Dave, have you ever had shooty bum pain? You know what it is
I know
then?
exactly what it is, and you can't stop it, you don't know where it comes from, but it just happens and it strikes like lightning. And
Yes!
Surprisingly, no.
Bye, mate. Bye, people. See you later, Matt. Right, see you, bro. Nice one.
Right, I've got to get home and tidy the house because it's a super mess and Rose has friends coming over tonight. Let's do it. So I've just been editing and getting cuddles from Luna, or beard rubs. I've now got to start tidying up because Rose has got friends around and the house is a massive mess. Actually, yesterday we were very kindly given some furniture by my sister to our end room. I don't know if you remember the room that just had everything dumped into it. As far as I know, it all got dumped in there yesterday when me and the removal men put it in there. But I think Rose had a little shuffle around last night. So let's go and have a look in the other room and we can both see it for the first time. Are we done, Noops?
Oh. Well, it's a little less of a dump now. We have some sofas and some artwork that's been given to us very kindly from my sister. So this will soon be able to be a lounge. And I have this was a Christmas present from my sister for my 30th. And she got me oh, that light's really bright. She got me a eco-friendly burner, that's the word. So basically it runs on bioethanol, which gives out as much oxygen as it does carbon dioxide, and you just you kind of squeeze stuff in there, light it, and it goes a while, kicks off loads of heat. It's really awesome, really awesome. Thank you, Sam. I'm just procrastinating now. Don't forget, things are gonna get very real next week. Leon and I, like I said, full day of training with my favourite CrossFit Games legend. I'm kind of nervous. It's gonna suck, but it's gonna suck multiple times because there's gonna be multiple workouts. And we'll get to see the difference between just people that are generally avid CrossFitters, Leon and myself, very middle of the park, like not like super awesome strength, not super fit, not super great technique either, against someone who's gonna have much more of all those things. But it's also important to remember that these people are athletes, that's their job, that's their passion, and I personally wouldn't want to be one. I wouldn't want to put myself in that much pain multiple times a day. That's just not where I want to be. So it's awesome to see these people and use them as kind of inspiration and motivation, but I think it's also important not to compare yourself to them. Like, I won't be looking where I am compared to Matt Fraser on the leaderboard. There'll be a bloody long way between us, but I don't care. Like, I'd like to see out of those guys who's top, but for me, I'll set my own goals. I think last year I was top 1,000 in either UK or Europe. I'll have to check again, and I'd like to try and do better than that if I can. And that's where I am, and it's me against me, and that's what it's all about. And it's you against you. Maybe last year you RX one workout. This year you might try and RX some more, or RX 2 workouts. It's really about you versus you. Leon and I will be doing the workouts at 9:30 on a Friday morning for the Open, and we'll make mistakes, and you guys can learn from them, and we'll be the guinea pigs. But I guess for most of the people that kind of watch our videos, and most of the people that do CrossFit, it's just the general public. So maybe we can give you a ballpark of what you're aiming for, whether you're fit and strong than us or not. Really, it's just you. We can be a little ballpark guideline for you. So on that note, I'm gonna go. Speak to you guys very soon. See ya, team.